Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Knicks versus Nets NBA matchup on Saturday, March 23rd, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one concierge style service. We offer these products, they're just not available on the website. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text the number you see on the screen. But let's get to this one. Got the Knicks taking on the Nets, and the Knicks come into this one 41-29 on the season, while the Nets 26-44, just 2-8 straight up in their last 10, and 3-7 against the number. The Nets are 37-3 against the spread this season. You know, the reason that's so important is that the Nets started the season, they were really one of the best cover teams out there, and as you can see recently with that 3-7 mark against the number, they just haven't been holding up. And I think for the Nets, I think what we saw earlier in the season is a team that certainly has a reasonable building block for future, but the problem is that they don't have any depth. So what we're seeing as the season goes on, that lack of depth catching up with them. Meanwhile, the Knicks 41-28 on the season, 22-13 in Madison Square Garden, 6-4 in their last 10, and 5-4-1 against the number. You know, for the Knicks, this is a team that plays in the number one TV market. So while they haven't been, NBA champions or even all that relevant, over the last decade or so, they still are the New York Knicks, a team that plays in Madison Square Garden. They have all those things going for them. So there's always going to be some public sentiment and some public backing of them. And anytime the Knicks do anything positive, you see the bar move very, very quickly on these sort of things. Like, the acquisition of OG this year, certainly changed everything, for the Knicks. And, it certainly had that effect on the court. But the problem is, of course, it also has the effect on the point spreads and lines. And, you can easily get caught on the wrong side of this. The Knicks have won both the meetings this year over the Nets, 121-102 in the first meeting in Brooklyn. And then the second meeting also in Brooklyn with the Knicks getting a 108-103 win as a 3.5-point road dog. A lot of times these, the second team in the city, which would be the Nets this time, plays usually with a big chip on its shoulder when they play the number one team. We see this with the Clippers, how they're able to rally against the Lakers pretty often. The Nets come into this one, though, just a lot of losing going on, losing 5 in a row, not covering in any of those last time out. It was Milwaukee doing the damage. And most of the teams that they played over this stretch, outside of, I would say, the San Antonio Spurs, who are certainly coming on strong at this point, are all teams that would be in the playoffs if the season ended today. For the Knicks, that loss against Denver, 113-110 on that road trip. But prior to that, they had won 4 games in a row. 3 of those were on the road, and they won their last home game. That was against the Philadelphia 76ers. I like the way the Knicks are playing. I don't love the way the Nets are playing, and the Knicks, I think, are going to D it up and, all that kind of stuff. It is little brother against big brother, but I think in this case, I think big brother gets it. I'm going to take the Knicks, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportsshopplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.